Hi, I'm Victoria, and I'm determined to get this prediction video out before I actually go to WrestleMania Day 2. I am determined. And I'm going to try and film my review tonight right after, because I filmed my review of Stand and Deliver right after, and that was a lot more hype and excited. I filmed my Day 1 review this morning, like a whole at least 12 hours after the event even happened or it was finished, and I was honestly in that video, I was not that hype, so I might refilm that and do all together one big WrestleMania review, because I did not like my Day 1 review. But besides that, let's get on to the predictions. Okay, AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. I'm gonna be honest, I skip every time Logan's on my TV, so I have no idea why they're fighting. This isn't for a title, and I'm probably gonna use this as my bathroom break. So I know this is not a great way to start out my predictions, but I really don't know. I hope AJ wins, but I don't particularly care. Sin City Street Fight, Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. I am very excited for this. I'm excited to see a street fight in person. I care about both. Well, care. I'm interested in their characters. Instead of being so annoyed and off about who's fighting, that I don't even know why they're fighting. I'm excited. I don't like Drew, but he's fucking interesting to watch. He's entertaining. And I didn't like Drew in the end versus CM Punk. Do I not like Drew? Who do I want to win? That is very important, actually. I need to ask myself. I think they will have Drew win, because this has been building up to Damian steals all his fucking moments. His win last year for the championship, the heavyweight title, for he eliminated him in the Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber. He's attacking him randomly behind. I think Damian's going to he's gonna take the mick today. Yeah. I do want Drew to win, because I want him to, I don't know, I kind of want him to go on a tear of the roster, and I think he needs this win to do it. No, does he? He could be so upset that he didn't win. He goes turns on everyone. No, I just don't see it. Yeah, I think Drew's going to win, because that makes the most sense for what they've been building to. But I think Drew will be all right without this win, though. I feel like Damian needs this win, because after the title picture, there's the Judgment Day fall off, Terror Twins stuff. And since it's no longer Terror Twins, I feel like he's kind of been not utilized well. So I feel like he probably needs this win. But I think Drew's gonna get it. And I like them both well enough to not care who wins. I'm just going to cheer either way. The Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way. Braun Breaker versus Dominic Mysterio versus Penta versus Finn Balor. I definitely think that that Dom is going to screw Finn over enough for the time. Maybe pull the ref out when he's counting or something, while Finn has Penta or Braun pinned, that Finn will just go so far beyond what is the match to get Dom to stay down so he can get the pin, that I think this is the Judgment Day breakup. Liv, Raquel, Dom one way, Finn, Carlito will blow through the wind. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I think that this is the real full implosion of Judgment Day. I don't think anybody who comes out of this will be calling themselves any part of Judgment Day, even after the split separate groups. None of them will be known as the Judgment Day anymore. And I can see them turning so at each other, Finn and Dom, that Penta gets it. I don't see Braun retaining. I think that they want to kind of move him to the heavyweight title or the universal title or whatever. I see them wanting to move him towards that by SummerSlam. So I think Penta is going to win the Intercontinental. The Women's Tag Team Championship. Liv Morgan versus Raquel Rodriguez versus Lyra Valkyria versus Bayley. I was really sad when Bayley and Lyra won. I did not want them to win. I really did not want them to win. I really do not want them to win now. It's so fucking annoying. Like, it pisses me off, like, to insane degrees when randos who aren't tag team, who have no, like, tag team chemistry work towards or anything, they just go into being a tag team and immediately get that, like, tag team push or whatever. There should be an established tag team in this fucking finals. Like, when Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler came out for the gauntlet match or whatever, I was like, okay, we're finally gonna have something we're excited. So I didn't think Lyra and Bayley would be like out right away. I think maybe the third people who came out, like maybe they would like get them out and then be relatively fresh people who just fought one match and then like straight up fresh who would battle it out for the end, and one of them would get it. When Lyra and Bayley were still there, like when the final team came out and they weren't the ones pinned, I was like, oh god, it's fucking over. But I hope it's not over. Like, I hope they better not fucking win. Like, if they do, I think that they're trying to set it up. So, like, okay, now they have the tag titles, they'll be so focused on tag that maybe Lyra will have to defend the Intercontinental and tag in like one thing, and she'll lose the Intercontinental in favor of like really protecting the tag belts. Maybe they'll do something like that, but I hope the fuck not. Like, I feel like they probably felt bad that they didn't build up to the women's Intercontinental title at all. And they certainly didn't do anything with the women's US title. Like, the women have more titles now. Are they going to be defended on WrestleMania? No, because sure, they're titles, but they're not that prestigious. Why? Because they're women's belts. That's all. Like, maybe you can say it's because they're very new, but I feel like they definitely had time to build and book towards those titles. They did. Anyway, I think Liv and like, I'm not even sure, because I said the whole thing where like if Lyra and Bayley win this, then Lyra will eventually drop the Intercontinental. They very much could go that way. But since I 100% believe that Dom is losing, and like I think that Liv and Raquel and Dom are going off into their own little trio, I think that they'll want gold on them still. So I think they're retaining. I think Liv and Raquel are retaining their titles, which I'm very excited for. I'm very excited. I love them as a duo. WWE Women's World Championship Triple Threat. Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. This is one of the matches I have signed for. Maybe it's one of the matches I shouldn't have had a sign for. It's literally just Bianca versus Io versus Rhea. I win no matter what. And that's really the truth of the matter. Whoever wins this, whoever takes this home, like, I don't care, because I know I'm going to get a really good fucking match. And I like all these competitors. So whoever takes the title, I'm going to be excited. They've been sunning Io this whole time, like just shoving her face, smacking her down. Like, and so I just think that she is retaining, and that this is like, and they've been kind of like dogging on her so that she can like beat Rhea and Bianca in this and like really establish herself as champion. Because like once she like fully like beats them down, goes after them, and like shows everyone that she can take them both, I think that they'll move her on. Maybe one rematch with one of them, but then they'll be able to move her on. Like, look how great she is. She beat Bayley at WrestleMania. She beat Bianca at WrestleMania. She beat Rhea at WrestleMania. Like, Io, like, is the shit. I think they're gonna try and establish that with this. So I definitely think Io is retaining. Okay, next is the undisputed WWE Championship. It's Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. There's this thing where they always manage to make me root for Cody, like a couple months before WrestleMania. Like, I'm not like I'm gonna take it back to last year. Like, I was like, go Cody, glad Cody won. But then, like, by the time June came around, I wasn't really rooting for Cody anymore. Like, no, I know it's so fast, but I was like, it's kind of been like 2 months, and you haven't done anything with him, and I'm bored of him, and so I kind of quickly jumped off the Cody train. Well, this is a bit different because they had me. Well, I was rooting for KO heavily, like last year at the end of it when they started their feud. I was just on KO's side. I really, like his heel persona, but so I, thought like I was rooting against Cody, but then of course like you didn't know who was going to win the Royal Rumble Elimination Chamber, whatever. So I was like, I don't know who's it gonna be. Like I don't know if I'm rooting for him. As soon as it was John Cena, I was like, okay. Right, because I've hated Cena since I was a kid. I've always booed Cena. You can't fool me. Yes, because this is my once in a lifetime opportunity to get to boo Cena in person instead of being like a crazy person in my house, booing him on the screen. So I'm very excited about that. So anyway, I will be chanting Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes. I will be doing the chants. And I'm very, very, very excited to boo Cena. But like, I'm excited that like it's not just gonna be my lone voice booing Cena. Like everybody on the Cena wagon now. Like we hate Cena. It's like, okay, I've been here for over a decade. Like where have y'all been? Excited for the support, but like, bit fucking late. So I'm very excited to boo Cena in a crowd of people that will be booing the fuck out of him. I'm less excited for this match and more so excited just for my experience of getting to boo him in this match. So, I mean, hey, like, I don't like him, but like, I'm clearly fucking obsessed with him or something because I just can't hold off the excitement of getting to express my hatred for him. So, I'm very excited to get to boo Cena. So last year, I was more like rooting for Cody, like I actually want him to succeed. And this year, I'm more just rooting against the person Cody's fighting, which is Cena. So, I mean, take that as you will, but I'm excited for this match. And it's the last match. And like I said, in my WrestleMania Day 1 review, I was falling asleep by the time they have such fucking long entrances. Like I really held out through all their fucking entrances, but when they actually started the match, like I was slipping with the Roman, Seth, and Punk match. But like I think this one I will be locked in to boo, like and ready and engaged. So one real quick thing, I think that they're going to I think Cena's gonna probably win. I think if they're gonna give it to Cena, they want to give it to him while he has such like intense heat, like heel heat, because it just the elimination chamber happened like a month ago, so it's a very new, very still very intense heat, and they'll want to like take advantage of how many people go to WrestleMania and like have. I can just imagine those insane boos when he has the championship. I think he's probably going to beat on Cody after the bell rings, even to like really sell it. But yeah, um, I think Cody's losing it here, and I think that most of his year will be working back towards getting that title. And I don't think he'll win it from Cena. I think somebody else. Like, I don't think they'll have Cena hold the title most of this year. I don't think so. I think someone else will get it. Maybe Randy or something. Run that back, and then we can run back Cody versus Randy for this. Okay, bye.